Hello everybody and welcome to some very exciting Lego Ninjago 2017 and 2016 news. Today we're going to be talking about a multitude of things, so let's go ahead and get right into it. First of all, before we get into the meat of this video, the Dark Island trilogy of Ninjago graphic novels has recently concluded, with the third graphic novel being released, and contained within is a little teaser for Hands of Time. So, that teaser, which you can check out in the description below, is basically just a couple pictures. They're hinting towards the fact that time travel will play some part in the thing. Perhaps there's like Kai's parents, which are obviously going to play a role in the series, as can be seen from the 2017 set pictures. And there's two mysterious twins, which appear to be perhaps the villains of the wave. They can be seen in one of the sets as well. The Dawn of Iron Doom with the giant snake mech, so it's basically, you know, what we're predicting it to be at this stage. But still very interesting, very cryptic, very exciting, I suppose you could say, to get hype for Hands of Time and finally get a little inclination of what the story will be like. So you can check that out in the description below. What I'm really making this video about today is that Tommy Anderson, who works on the Ninjago TV series among many other shows, recently hit 1,000 followers on Twitter, and he released a picture, and he says he promised to reveal a big Ninjago secret when he reached 1,000 followers. And so he is announcing that there is another version of the Day of the Departed TV special that we haven't seen or heard anything about as of yet. It's going to be available in Chinese only, and it is not just an extended special, but a completely different one produced by another studio than who normally produces the Ninjago TV series. It has an alternative starting scene as well, and it was written, the scene was written by Tommy Anderson. So wow, this is pretty intriguing. For fans of Ninjago, no other production company has ever produced Ninjago, I believe, ever since it started. And he claims in another tweet that it's going to use the same 3D assets, which may imply that it looks similar, but I would predict there may be a pretty significant graphical difference between it. I don't really know, obviously. I haven't seen the thing. It's really interesting for a number of reasons, because it just adds some intrigue to the development of Day of the Departed. Why is this a thing? Why did another studio produce a Chinese-only version of Day of the Departed, which has differences alongside the actual version? I don't know. He himself is very cryptic about why this happens. He just says it was produced as an experiment, and that Will Film is still the awesome and dedicated Ninjago studio that everybody loves, implying that they're not going anywhere. But there has to be a reason why this was done. Perhaps they're testing the groundwork for perhaps a switch later down the line. I don't know. My theory before I read the tweet about the same 3D assets was that it was going to be done in the Lego movie style, perhaps to bridge the gap between movies and TV shows. But if it's using the same 3D assets, that can't really be the case, because the Ninjago TV show style is noticeably different in almost every way. He says he's not sure when it will be released, but he thinks soon, and it will almost likely be leaked once it's aired. So look forward to 44 minutes of completely different Day of the Departed footage and music, although in another tweet he claims that it has the same story as Day of the Departed. So for anyone hoping that perhaps it's a different take on Day of the Departed, who may have been, disappointed by this show's rushed pacing, probably not. It's probably going to be the same thing, just looking different. But I'm intrigued to watch it. And you can rest assured, if it is the same story, it likely won't matter if it's in Chinese only. We can pretty much get the gist of what's going on, because anyone who's watched Day of the Departed will be able to follow it. So we're probably going to talk about it on the Breakfeed podcast, if not make a completely other discussion video when it gets released. It's just bizarre. If anybody has any insight, any thoughts of their own on why this exists, or what this could mean for the future of Ninjago, please share your thoughts in the comment section below. I'm interested in hearing them, because I'm at a complete loss. I don't know what the heck this is all about. And the Hands of Time stuff is very interesting as well. I'm excited to see that is going to be, hopefully, launching pretty soon. I'd be willing to bet it'll be in spring, but I'm looking forward to a full season of Ninjago after Day of the Departed was only a special. It's been a long time since we've got a full season, so that's basically all for today. I want to hear your thoughts on what this means for the future of Ninjago, and if you're excited to see this alternative Day of the Departed, as well as any of your hopes for Hands of Time. So again, you can post in the comments section below, or share your thoughts in the TTV message boards at board.ttvchannel.com. and stay tuned for more LEGO 2017 news as it happens. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.